Hi everybody, Zas here for another Modern Cube iteration. The last one we did was a mono red that was a very fun draft because we were the only red drafter in the entire draft. We went 2-1 with it. It was like the ideal, right? You had Goblin Guide, Hellrider, Koth, just really good, lots of one drops. I think the only card that was missing was the Shrine of Burning Rage in terms of the awesome cards that for that deck. But the game we lost, we got crushed. It was like a blue black deck that dropped Batter Skull each time, and we just couldn't beat that. So let's see what we get this time. Well, now right off, I've said it many times, I don't love black in this cube, but Grave Titan is such a powerhouse. It's one of the few cards, along with Bitter Blossom, that make me want to play black. Other than that, there's Sylvan Caryatid is very good in green. The 1 mana of any color and the hexproof. It's just a very nice package. Nothing else really jumps out at me here. Sovereign and Priest and Anthem are perfectly acceptable, okay white cards, but they don't jump out. Chandra is often, I find, doesn't make the cut. Pride Mage is blessed. So I think it's really, and Sleight of Hand's actually really good. I think these 1 mana, Ponder type cards are very good. But it's between Caryatid and Titan, and the Titan is so powerful. It's just so powerful. Oh, looks like I have a baby. 1 second. All right. Well, interestingly, we have another Titan. One I don't love quite as much as Grave Titan, but Titans are great. They're all very good. Their Sower of Temptation is strong. This Liliana is pretty good. And Hangar Back is good in any deck. Let's see. Pestermite. I think it's between the Sower of Temptation and the Inferno Titan. And I think the Sower is probably a little bit better card, but I have a thing. I think that it's kind of just fun from an aspect to play kind of all the Titans, especially if you can get Mimic that. I realize it's a bit of a stretch, but and I will admit I've also never played really this color combination as much. I've always thought it as kind of on the weak side, so I'm down to kind of give it a shot, I often play green and white and red, so these are I'm interested in playing color combination I don't usually play. Now, here is Temporal Master. I think this is the best card in the pack, although then we're in Bolas colors, but what else is there? Duress is a really good card, actually. So is Inquisition. I've lost many times to black just playing like Inquisition and Duress, and they just rip my hand apart and then play a threat I can't deal with. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm down to take Duress here. Okay, here's a red-black card. So destroy, yeah. Well, there's Glen Alundra. That is a fantastic card. Maybe we should pick this. There's also these perfectly fine removal cards like Ultimate Price. Yeah, maybe we should play with Grixis. I think that's the name of the color combination, and just kind of go for good stuff in these 3 colors. Yeah, Glen Alundra, I think it's the most powerful card. So let's take it and see where we are. Maybe we're not married to Inferno Titan, So here's Hellrider, that if I'd first picked this, I would probably just take it. This Olivia, no, that's not Olivia, that's the Aristocrat. Not quite as good. Yeah. There's, wow, Shrine and Hellrider. That is an amazing mono red signal. But I think maybe the Sulphur Falls is what we want to do. There's also this Whip, but I think that's a little underpowered. Let's take the land. Let's see if we can play Grixis good stuff. So here, there's land isn't really what we're looking at. There's Drakeling and Lifebane Zombie. This guy definitely can be on the annoying side. But this is maybe a little bit better in that it sort of keeps us alive until we can play our better stuff. Yeah, I'll play this. There's a Shadow Mage. Drawing some cards is not bad. And Massacre Worm is certainly really good against the right deck. And also just like Serum Visions. I feel though, so every time I'm playing these like big clunky black decks, I'm just like losing with cards like this in my hand, and I think I need to prioritize these 1-drops more. I often find what happens is I just have a bunch of 3-drops, and like if I'm on the draw, you know, I'm just like they kill my turn 3 play and I'm dead. So I think you know, for that not to happen, I need to have more early plays, right? So speaking of early plays, there's a card like Magma Jet is pretty good, and so is Riftwing Cloudscape. It's also Mind Shatter, but I'm not sure Mind Shatter is amazing. But it's like one of those cards that always seems better when other people play it, but when I play it, it doesn't seem that good. Let's take the Mind Shatter. I think the Jet. I think the Scry is pretty good. Okay, this is our original pack. So here, a Temple is pretty strong, and then Chandra also. 1 damage to a player, X to a creature. I think we're not going to run out of playables, and I think the lands are very important for us. So I'm going to prioritize that. Yeah, this just seems bad, honestly. This seems pretty weak sauce too, and I'm not... Maybe I'll take the Pestermite just in case I get like a Kiki Jiki or something. This all seems pretty bad. Okay, this. Okay, don't think I'm playing that either, but I'll sideboard it. Okay, and here's another Shivan Reef, or another Fixer. There's also Night Veil Spectre, but it's okay, you know. But again, I'm gonna go for the fixing. All right, so fairly mediocre start. Having the Titans is I think the pack that was maybe the most questionable was taking the fixing over the Chandra, but I guess I'm thinking we'll see other Planeswalkers, and she's not even that amazing. And you know, being able to play your cards is really important. If I can pick up a Magma Jet, I'm going to take that. I wonder, does Mimic Vat... Sorry, did I say Magma Jet? I meant Mimic Vat. Does Mimic Vat work with Glenlundra? That'd be really nice if it did. Okay, what's here? There's a Dark Confidant. I like that. It's a card draw. And also this Mind Stone that I think is the best for us. There's very little ramp for us, and I think we want that. I don't see any lands that are amazing for us. So it's between Dark Confidant and Mind Stone. Cone of Flame is bad. Yeah, that's a pretty weak pack. So maybe if we're lucky, we can wheel the Dark Confidant, but there's 0 chance we're getting the Mind Stone back. So I'll take that. Okay, so a little more fixing. So Disfigure. Whip Flare could be good, but Now here's Olivia, who's I think much better than the aristocrat. I kind of want to take the lava claw reaches to get fixing, but she's really good. You know, just being able to like do 2 damage and yeah, I think I'm gonna take her. She's really a win con, I think. This I don't know about. I'll put that in the sideboard. Okay, now City of Brass can be fantastic for us. I like that. And there's also this Jace. And let's take the city. Let us take the city. Okay, here's a polluted delta. This is also very good for us. I need at some point to take cards too. I can't just take lands. But I'm not in love with any of these cards. Maybe Lay Claim is good. I like Metamorph. Let's take the delta. Now here, I think I'm just going to take Batterskull. As we learned in our last match, Batterskull just wins games. You know, we played against a deck very much like ours and lost to Batterskull. Couldn't do anything about it. There's neither of these is great. Not Delver. Herald is okay, so I don't think there's much contention here. There's a Hedron Archive. Forked Bolt. I like Forked Bolt a lot, just that it has that capacity to 2 for 1. And then the Sulphurous Springs. I think I will take the land. Ooh. Cold Steel Heart. That's great. It's another fixing like Mind Stone. I'm a little low on playables. This is kind of unusual. Usually there's no question about playables, but since we're playing 3 colors, I feel like it should not be a problem. Let me put the aristocrat back in for now. I'm hoping a lot of these early picks I spent on land are going to wheel in one of the affected colors. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. There's a Chandra Flamecaller. I really like this Chandra. She's easily runs away with a game. His Hypnotic Spectre is fine. Looter Core is fine as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're not seeing any of these back, but I think Chandra is far and away the sort of game winner here. Would not mind a Bolas if we get it. Bolas would be perfect. Okay, I think Reflecting Pool is perfect here. We have double in all of our colors. And here's a Steam Fence. Did I miss that? I think I somehow missed it before. You can see Whip Flare being a sideboard card, but Steam Fence is too good. Works with Polluted Delta. And we are perfect on the blue-red fixing, aren't we? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Not amazing. There's a Through the Breach and this Teferi here. Triple blue seems like a bit of a reach, so good sideboard card though. Let's take the Through the Breach. It has a higher upside. I might get like some crazy stuff. Even Through the Breaching a Titan is not terrible. Okay, there's these guys in Moloku. Let's take the Moloku. This is all pretty bad for us. Just take the flame speaker, I suppose. But not the kind of card I really want to be playing. I really want to be playing my threats at 4 and up, I think. But, you know. Ooh, this is nice. A Kira and a Forked Bolt. I'm actually going to take the Forked Bolt. Oh, and that's perfect, actually. I really like that Sweltering Suns. Okay, now this pack is much more exciting. There's an Ugin the Spirit Dragon and a Kiki Jiki are both really, really good. Hard not to just take Ugin here. You know, just essentially it's the triple color. Although I think we can support it, given how good our mana is. I think Ugin just, you know, is exactly what we want. And hopefully we can wheel something pretty good from that. Here, what do we have? There's this Mindbender guy who's pretty nice. Gotten really wrecked by it. What else is there? There's Click. Click is very nice. There's Never Return. Target creature plays marker and... Huh. Yeah, I guess that's better than Hero's Downfall, right? Maybe we should just take that. Although the return part is pretty weak, I think. Yeah, you know, I'll take the Never to Return, actually. Just have some interaction. Well, there's this Enclave Cryptologist. Maybe we should just take Shelldock. Yeah, let's take the Shelldock, get a free card. Wow, Consecrated Sphinx. That is a really late Sphinx. How late is that? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? That is a super late Sphinx. If not for the Sphinx, I might take the Catacombs because that's so perfect for us. But this is just possibly the best blue creature. Yeah, I mean, look, that's just so good. Okay. This is more like it. When I was thinking of Planeswalkers, I was actually hoping for Tamio. She's perfect in this kind of deck. I think much better than Starkon. There's also Pack Rat, who's a nice mini game. But I think Tamio is what I want here. My curve is looking much better here. And this Bolas is here. Okay, I literally have not even read all his abilities, but I think I just have to auto pick him, right? And he's in my colors. So, if not for Bolas, I might take the Doomblade, but we are taking Daddy Bolas. Daddy Bolas and Ugin. Look at, now we're just like control, don't die, and get this other stuff, right? This guy's, I've played against him a lot. He's not bad, you know. 4/4 flyer for 4. Just very solid. And then there's also this image here. I like these kind of cards a lot. But maybe we should just play the Curator. He's just a nice, difficult to deal with body that does stuff. Hey, here's an Ulamog for or Through the Breach. We could also, it's either that or I guess what, Chasm Skulker, whenever you draw a card. Or Scatter to the Winds. I wonder if I should just take the Scatter. Let's take Ulamog. Okay, here. Tragic Slip or Kiki. Let's take Kiki. Kiki and Titans. What could go wrong? And we actually have the Pestermite too, right? So now we can have this random combo in here. Yeah, I think Kiki with Titans is pretty nice. It's sort of like a Mimic Vat. And okay, I'll take the Mindbender. So we had no problem with playables after all. We're actually going to have to make some cuts. I feel like this is the kind of deck where... Do I want to play 18 lands? Definitely tempted to play 18 lands here. Maybe it's a little bit greedy to play Kiki and Pestermite, but okay, playing none of these. I don't know. I guess this thing. I guess destroy target artifact. I'll take a Devil's Play. I can see that being a thing. Playing none of these. And Geist or Act. Take the Act. I can see siding this in against a bunch of stuff. Okay, and actually, Izzet Charm is perfectly playable for us. All right. So interesting deck to build here. Let's take out the Ulamog and Through the Breach. I think it's a little greedy to do the Ulamog, Through the Breach, and Kiki Pestermite. I'm a little more inclined in keeping Kiki Pestermite because Kiki is also very good with either of the Titans. And I wonder if it works with Archmage. Let me look this up here. Alright, so I looked it up, and Kiki does not work with persist creatures because the tokens never go to the graveyard, so it doesn't trigger. Okay. Maybe we should group creatures separately and see what else we can Kiki. There's also this Mindbender. Do I want to play him? I mean, if I take out the Mindbender, Kiki, and Pestermite, then I'm at 23. So that's an option. But I kind of want to keep Kiki and Pestermite. It's just really nice to have that random combo. Maybe I take out the Aristocrat. I don't think... It's a little more aggro, and we're more of a controlling type deck. Olivia's great. She's super controlling, right? Because of the... I mean, she's a fantastic win con on her own. Killing all the things. And makes things vampires. So I want to kill 2 more cards, maybe a third. All right, well this... Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, I'm going to pause. I got a little baby here. He needs some milk. Alright, so took a look at this. I think this looks okay. We're definitely top end heavy. But we have... I don't know. We'll see. Hard to evaluate if we're built properly, I think, this kind of deck. Let me take a snapshot here. You know, do we have too much top end? Not enough? It often feels like, you know, you're sort of trapped because you're vulnerable to the early decks, and then you get grinded out by the other, you know, value decks. So, well, we'll see. Jimmy Spoon. Well, I think we're pretty good on mana. We can't cast the Fork Bolt, but If we put the heart on red, we can cast everything, so we'll keep this. And we have an early curator to block stuff. Dress, okay. I'll take away, sir. Non-creature, non-land. I guess he takes my heart. I would take the heart. It's pretty good. It's a 1-mana land destruction. Alright, we got another one. So Pestermite for combo or Chandra. I think we're just going to go for the raw power on a Chandra. Although we did need 2 reds for it, but... Oh, no, because we can cast it for just a blue. So, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's play our Mind Stone here. Oh, I have a stop on my upkeep. Okay. I guess we can just play a swamp here. And next turn we can play a Curator of Mysteries followed by a Glenlendra. Alright, happy to see that. So I could mem, and it's going to come back with +1/+1, right? So why don't we start with a Curator, since that's something that will demand an answer. Otherwise, he can just block his messenger. All right. You should be able to find an island, right? Just wondering if I play the spring. Yeah, we can just wait. Okay. Let's play an Archmage. That way, if he has any combat tricks, we can possibly counter. We actually have a pretty nice clock, too. You know, hit for 6, 7, and then 4 here. It's actually pretty close to lethal here. I think we just take, right? Yeah, because hitting back is better. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can play everything, so I can just play the Sulphur Falls. Guess I should play the Delta to filter lands, but... Attack. So 9, then he'll be at 5. Okay, this looks good for us. We just have to get 1 creature through. Icefall, huh? Yep, and that's kind of annoying because I'm bigger than either of these removals, but okay. I can jet it during my upkeep. No. Yeah, no, I can't. Sorcery, okay. Alright, so gets to hit us there. Still hitting with our guy. See what he does about that. Disfigure that. Sure. Do I want to tap this? No, we could still be drawing like nickel bolasses and stuff. So do I want to Mad Mage at him? He'd be at 6. No, I want to attack, and then if he doesn't block, I bolt him. Okay, Grave Titan. Alright. Oh yeah, can't attack with that. So maybe we just play Grave Titan. Right, that's a huge threat for him, and yeah, I think let's do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose 6. Oh, I actually need to. Let's use this. Just get a swamp, because I think we can play everything, right? Double blue, double red, double black. Make sure I have the blue for this. Okay. So I'm not going to fork bolt his guy. So the question is, if he attacks, do we let it through? I think we block, force him to have something. We take the Regent, I think. Okay. Shieldred. Nice. Good answer. Good answer. Luckily, we can sacrifice zombies. That is pretty threatening. Okay, great. So we, I think we're nevering the Shieldred, and then attack with, what, the Titan? We could also do attack with the zombie is the question. Let's see, we attack with the Titan, kill this. He has to double block. So attacking with the zombie makes sense, because if you block zombie with Regent, I guess then it, you know, he could just be chumping with the Geralfs and we lose one blocker. Yeah, maybe just, but we'll have 3 blockers there. Am I okay with trading both of these for 2 zombies? Yeah, because then I get to untap this. So let's do that. Destroy. And then, do I attack with this? If he's going to kill the Titan, that's better to attack with the zombie. If he's chumping, it's better to leave him back. Yeah, I guess just leave him back. So I'm taking a long time here. Okay, so he's doing the trade. Now I could go for a blowout here, right? Let's do that. Let's magma jet the messenger. And Pestermite seems weaker than Olivia. Olivia seems pretty good. Pretty good threat. Okay, Forgbolt I will cast on my turn. Okay. So he's facing lethal. We can counter any one sweeper. Do we give him a copy of a Grave Titan? Well, I can't stop it, so. Thing is, I think he's dead with the Curator alone, right? Oh no, well, he's blocking that for that reason, I suppose. So what happens if we just attack with everyone here? He has to block this in the air, so this gets through. That's one. And then he can block this. So I think we can just attack with everyone. All right. So black-blue. Forgbolt seemed on the weaker side, but had its uses. Kind of playing a deck like ours. Definitely the Planeswalkers and all these big creatures are great, I think. I don't think that we have anything that's necessarily bad. I guess the question is, do we want to play a card like Mindbender? Mindbender seems very good against him, I gotta say. It seems really good. We sort of don't have that many creatures to sack, so we'd have to remove maybe like a Planeswalker. Like maybe a Tameo, I think. Does seem really good against him. Okay, let's play that and take out maybe Tameo. Drat. Maybe the Sweltering Suns isn't that great against him. Okay, let's do that. Alright, we got Serum Visions and Tameo. I'll keep it. So do I play the... I think we play the Temple first. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we can bottom that, right? And we'll play Serum Visions on turn 2, Drakeling on turn 3, and then hopefully land our Tameo. That's not good for Planeswalker, unfortunately. Okay, bolt. Will also not seem fantastic. Let's play the steam vents. Wow, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I want them both, right? 2 away from nickel bullet. That has to be good. I think those are 2 just great threats. So let's put on top and on top. I guess knowing I had Sphinx, maybe I should have put bottomed one, but it feels like that has to be wrong. These are just very nice, big must answer threats, all of them. Sensor. Okay. Alright, that's not the worst thing that we could have seen. Kind of immune to the forked bolt, but next turn batter skull, and then Tamiyo or Sphinx, and then on the way from there. Okay, that's good. Let's see if we can land our batter skull. Could also just try for Tamiyo. Maybe we actually want to see if we can land Tamiyo. Yeah. I'm kind of more okay with her counter than the batter skull. So tap that. Okay, good. He's tapped out. So now's a great time to jam the Sphinx, I think. And tap down this thing again. All right. And we're 1 away from Bolus. So if he taps out again, we'll play one of those. And we definitely want to draw more cards. Definitely want to hit that land. Wow, no lands. Well, good thing we kind of ran through that dry spell. Bolus demands his mana. Okay, well, I got 4 cards out of it. So it's a 5 for 1. That's totally fine. Still could draw land, in which case we just Bolus. If we don't, then at 6 mana, maybe. Okay, we did get a land. So I think it's just got to be Jambola, the God Pharaoh, right? So let's see, red, black, blue, and then we can just M on all these. Okay, now which do we do? Do we exile a card from his library. Or I think exile 2 cards from his hand. That's probably the right move. And do we tap down his guy or a land? I think we tap down a land. His own bolas. Sick. Sick. So now he can whack down my bolus. He can take it to 1. Now he can just kill it, right? Yeah, sick. Damage replacement effects. I have no damage replacement. Man, too good. Too good. That is pretty rough for us. Okay. So gotta just lay threats now, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana. We can play. Feels like very good to land a Glenlandra. She takes 5. And we could like, is it charm? Oh, man, that's just absolutely brutal. Maybe we just need to play Olivia, because that's something that can hit Bolas. Or, you know, maybe we just is it charm and fork bolt to kill his Bolas. I think that's what we just have to do. So it's only damn target creature. Damn. So maybe Glenlandra fork bolt is it charm and hit this. What if it's just, maybe Batter Skull and Pestermite this end of turn, so I can hit Bolas. Okay, I think that's right. Let's just make sure we can. If we need to, we can also just is it charm something. Okay. Brutal. Okay, so plan end of his turn, we Pestermite a blocker and hit Bolas. Okay, it's dangerous. Never to return, huh? Ugh. Sick. Did I not use my Tameo? I think I didn't use my Tameo. That was a punt. It may matter, right? It's 1 extra mana. Bribery. I think we gotta charm that, right? Oh, he had to. Shame concede. That's really bad because, yeah. Oh. Yeah, this was no excuses. This was covering this land, and I couldn't see it. Should have moved that out of the way. Man, absolutely brutal. I thought I was winning this, but now. So I think I can tighten and fortbolt. Can at least do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So tighten there. He did use all those mana, didn't he? So yes. Now fortbolt. Yes, we redirect. And now it's Titan on Titan, which is pretty much losing, I think, for us, but we still have Olivia we can play. Okay. We're just playing haymakers at each other. So I think I should be okay if I can stick the Olivia. Because it's 7 to use. Ooh, okay, that's strong. Problem is I might just die. Because here I'm taking 12. Yeah, Grave Titan kills you really fast. Yeah, I think you just overwhelmed me. Alright. Well played, opponent. That Bolus my Bolus was absolutely brutal. That said, even the lowly forked bolt proved useful. I wonder if we want to play like Through the Breach. Ulamog maybe? Is that really trying to just like... I mean, I'd have to hard cast him. Seems really unlikely. And I'm thinking if anything I could remove Forked Bolt to put in another threat. But what? Is it Charm is creature only, but the counterspell aspect is useful. I guess Forked Bolt is maybe the weakest. He has so many 3 toughness guys. Put in for... I wonder if it's just like a land for consistency. Yeah, you know, I'm going to add a land. What does it suggest? I think I can do like a... maybe a swamp. The other one I'm thinking of is maybe Devil's Play, just for the card advantage. Kind of like Devil's Play, actually. Yeah. Let's take out that swamp and put that Devil's Play in. Okay, Batter Skull, got some removals, Hatchling, I like it. So let's play Scryland so we can Mind Stone on turn 2. One, 2, 3. I guess we want it, right? Our threats like at 6 and stuff like that, so we want to make sure we hit that. So next turn we can play Hatchling. And then it's a Tameo to protect, which is great. If he stalls on a land, then Tameo would be really fantastic. Okay, he does not. Be nice if he tapped his blue to not run into Censor. But I guess even Censor, then I could sack the Hatchling. Victim of Night. Well. Okay. So, Batterskull or Tameo? Could be a Spell Pierce there. Kiki is pretty bad here. Assuming he has Spell Pierce, I think I want to stick the Tameo a little bit more. So, let's lead with Batterskull. We're not really in a position to have 3 extra mana for it. Anyway, not for a while. Okay, blue is tapped. I like that. Okay, good. Good. Mana cost is 0. Does not help with a Mindbender. So I could blow up his Vampire Nighthawk, or I could just play Tameo. I think play Tameo has to be right here. Maybe we should just tap down that thing. Or do we just tap down his land? Are we going on the aggro here? We want to tap down his land. Off of double black and green, or just blue and green. I'll take the green. He can hit my Tameo for 2. That's fine. And then we swing back with the Germ token. And then I can Devil's Play his Nighthawk. Okay, good. We have Is It Charm now to protect something. Kind of want to just sit on Is It Charm, to be honest. Why don't we attack? Wonder if now we would just want to tap down the Nighthawk. You can start making her like threatening. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that now that we have the Is It Charm for backup. And now we can bounce Batter Skull and Is It Charm. Okay, we'll happily charm that. Count his mana this turn. Okay, Cryptologist is fine. Why don't we attack first? And let's tap down the Nighthawk. And do we crack the Mind Stone here? It's just so bad. What if I played Kiki Jiki? And then emerge? Can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. I think I need one more mana. Let's play the Kiki Jiki. Well, no, because I guess we want to keep Kiki Jiki. What if he has a way to blow this up? Yeah, let's be patient. Let's be patient. And here you can spend a bunch of mana to start drawing cards. Okay, sorry for taking forever here. Let's just stay on this. We're about even on cards. I like my board a little better than his board. This will start drawing him resources, but if he sinks all his mana into this, I guess I'm okay with it for a turn. You have to like level it up to 3. Right now we have a clock on him. Maelstrom Pulse on that. Okay, well, can't do anything about that. Okay. Gotta play fast. What do we want? What, Pestermite? That's the combo, right? Yes. Alright, so now we just have to not die. We'll Pestermite end of his turn, or in a few turns. And then a Kiki Jiki. On my germ? Okay, yeah, I suppose that's fine. And I can't recast it, so I'll just do it end of his turn. It's fine. Could also just play Kiki-Jiki straight up and equip Batterskull on him, but that seems just unnecessarily taking a risk. All right, so he's going to draw a card, and that's fine. Might be a good time to play this Emerge, dude. Oh, fuck, I forgot to do that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just play this, though. And this should be in my hand. Might actually end up being better if this lands. Okay, so I do not pay 1 for Censor, but I still get to wreck his hand. Okay. Oh, I didn't... So I clicked it wrong. I had to click on the actual Regent. Ah, that's terrible. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Two big play mistakes there. That's frustrating. So I still have a chance, right? I can Devil's play his dude, and then next turn he draws, and at his end step I Pestermate Kiki-Jiki. Oh, that's frustrating. Can I do it now? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 for Kiki-Jiki. Okay. So it's time to play it. Okay. So we'll untap this. Because we can just untap this land too, right? Just have to do this quickly. Tap here. Yes. Here. Yes. 15 will be done. All right. Let's do one more, and I think that's all we have time for. All right. Bunch of terrible flubs there, but still managed to win it. So one flub on miscounting their mana, not bouncing my guy end of turn, and then third was misclicking on the dude that discards his hand. So yikes, we managed to muddle through it anyway, thanks to just the Kiki-Jiki combo. Alright, just want to see if I want to do any main deck changes. I think I still like Forked Bolt against most decks. I think I want to know the land content a little better though. So yep. Alright. Let's try to play a little bit more smartly this time. Every time we have a counter, make sure we count the opponent's mana. Remember to do EOT stuff. Okay, this is great. Turn 3 Curator, then Sphinx into Bolas. All we could ask for would be some black mana, but we can even do that with a Cold Steel Heart if we need to. Okay. I guess I'll lead with the island, because if we get another island, we can play Heart on something else into Hatchling. Okay, and there's a Kiki. So I think I want to play on blue, right? Just so I can make sure to land that Curator. Also make sure we can play Glenlandra on turn 5 and have her ability up. Okay. Well, now I would have picked black if I had known the pool was coming. So that's a threat to kill the Garrick. So what's he going to do here? Fight. Yeah. So he's offering to trade, but I can just kill it without having to trade, so no. Okay, that's scary. Ugh, that's huge. Huge and scary. Yeah, I like it. An army of 4/4s. Pretty terrifying. Okay, Glenlandra seems a little too late here. Yeah, he's threatening 12. That's so much damage. Well, let's play a pool. He's tapped out. Let's attack and kill his Garrick. And so I can play Glenlandra and have a mana up, or I can play Kiki. Kiki draws me into my out, right? Maybe I just Kiki and I have to get Spiketail. That's how I win. And he actually makes a protector. Like I can block, make a curator for one of the wolves. So, yeah, I think that's right. And now I have 2 chances to draw the Pestermite. So, copy this. And I think we block a wolf, so he can't just like... Almost didn't block there. Okay, 6. So one more and we have a bolus. So I could play Spiketail or Glenlendra. I think we want to play Glenlendra. I think I still Serum Visions because I really want to get that bolus down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1 more mana. Yeah, that's too important. Okay. Huh, he just conceded on the Serum Visions. It's also infinite counterspell with it. Okay. Well, I thought I was going to lose that. So green. Card like Blasphemous Act is pretty good, right? If he had, what, like 4 or 5 creatures on the battlefield there, becomes 4 for like a Wrath. Yeah, I think that's good. So I think we want the Act. Take out. Maybe the God Pharaoh's not that great. I know it's blasphemy to say that. Inferno's great. Olivia's great. There's also I could play the Mindbender. I really like the bolts here. Yeah, I think we want the Act is better than what? Batterskull maybe? Batterskull can end up being underpowered a little bit. I almost want to say Ugin or Nicol Bolas. I feel like Nicol, like Ugin, is better. X-Stage creature, Titan. Maybe it's Tameo. Maybe Tameo's not as good as Blasphemous Act. Okay, let's do that. Alright, we got a early Izzet Charm and then some mid-range stuff. Let's make sure we can play Izzet on 2. Okay, here actually I think we start with the Sheldock Isle. Olivia or Kiki? I think Kiki, since it's got that Grave Titan potential. Okay, don't play something. Okay, great. So now let's play the red so we can Izzet Charm. And hopefully into 4-drop, 5-drop, 6-drop. let's charm that. So I guess we can just play the tap land now. Now you just have to not die, which can sometimes be difficult against these decks. Alright, that is helpful to have. So here, why don't we just play the Glenlandra? Yeah, we're giving him a window. Yep. Well, that's problematic. Because we didn't play this... Yeah, we didn't really think about our mana, but we're not able to actually play our Never here. That is too little too late. Okay. Yikes, that's bad. Destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater. Maybe what I do is play a hatchling. Yeah. Try to curb things down. And then next turn we play Grave Titan. Let's attack Elspeth. Okay, we may actually be able to kill the Elspeth with just flyers if we're lucky. Definitely will block. Alright, anything we're waiting to do? No. Okay, that's great. So let's first attack Elspeth. So now the question is, do we just play Titan? You know, maybe not. I actually think Batterskull and then keep up a blue is better. So I'm not playing the Temple because I want to have all 6 mana available. Tap the mana. Okay. So now we can counter with this and this. Okay. We beat an Elspeth. Yeah, I felt like we were just getting started too. Had Grave Titan after that. And a Kiki-Jiki for Grave Titan. Yep. Was looking good. Okay. So 2-1 so far. 2-0 so far. Let's see how we do in match 3. Not fantastic, right? We can only cast Forked Bolt here. I think we need a mulligan. That's much better. Yeah, we'll top that. Start with the Temple. Yeah, I think we do want Dress. That may help negate the card disadvantage. So I'm okay with playing it now. We lose on the heart by 1 turn. Okay, Witness and Ulamog. Alright. What does this do? Destroy an artifact. Okay, well. Clears the way for our Batter Skull. No, well, perhaps not. Right. We want to save this for Mr. Ulamog. I just let him destroy my Cold Steel Heart. It basically stops a creature. That's all fairly annoying. I think I don't want my heart just killed. So, unfortunately, I think I'm just going to do nothing. Do I Magma Jet that thing? No, it just seems so stupid. Alright, I was afraid of that. Okay. That's good, that charm. Slowly ramping to Ulamog. Bad. Alright, we got land. So now do we play the heart? Can still, like, as an instant Kikiji, yeah. Okay, you know what, let's go fishing. So we have black, I guess red for red, so we can conceivably Kikijiki if he lets it through. We have 2 blues and 2 blacks otherwise. So now we have the off chance of drawing into our Pestermite. Yeah. So we lost Dress and Cold Steel Heart for Bank Charm, so we got 2 for 1. Well, that's scary. Let's see, now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can play Ulamog next turn, and then we're basically just dead. Yep. When you cast it, he exiles 2 lands. I guess I need to scry into, but he's just going to exile my lands. So I could play Kiki, and then he exiles Kiki with Ulamog, and then it's just looking all sorts of bad. But let's not even... Did we win the first one? No, this is the first one. He doesn't know about Kiki Jiki. I think we can just concede, right? I mean... Then he exiles 2. So I guess we can still... Let's play it. I need a red. I may somehow have one more turn to draw like Pestermite. So I can still kill Ulamog. Draw 10 cards. Huh. That's pretty good. Guess a Sphinx. And we're done. Indestructible. Yeah, okay. So, yep, can't really beat Ulamog. I think Mindbender seems really good against him. And Blasphemous Act. Maybe Timya's on the weak side as before. Bolt seemed good. I think Devil's Play seems good too. Olivia seems great. Maybe Curator's not that good. Nicol Bolas maybe isn't that good. Maybe I need to just like survive, you know? I like the Visions, Jet, Charm. Maybe this isn't so good. It's good it hits Planeswalkers though. Kalinwandra, Batterskull. Yeah, we're getting kind of into the good stuff. Is a Mindbender better than these other things? Maybe a Curator. Okay, I don't know if that's right, but okay, only 2 lands, but there is a charm, and into Sweltering Suns. That has to be good. It's like a good chance that this is a blowout. Alright, so we really need to draw a land in the next 2. Red. Maybe I should have cited out the Ugin. Alright, lucky. So we got 3 red and 3 blue. So Should be okay to stabilize for a bit. Okay. So hopefully I can draw a black land. Otherwise, that is a window. Now we sort of... Well, it's not the end of the world. I can still Sweltering Suns it. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just going to have to... That's the risk we took by playing the Mindstone. Oh boy. Now he's going to have infinite mana with this. Maybe you could make a third one. Probably not. Okay. 5 mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's not quite at Ulamog yet. Maybe I think I need this to just stabilize, right? Steam vent's not necessary. I think we want the swamp. Maybe what I do though, maybe now I just I just never this. And then we can Sweltering Sun if we need to. Yeah, I think that's got to be right. And we still have the charm up. Yeah. If we're lucky, he'll play an elf or two that we can Suns away. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's a man ahead of us. Really great if he could play like 2. He's got his own Sweltering Suns. Look at that. Play a couple elves or creatures, please. Discards a card. Okay. And I cannot... Is it Charm It? That's brutal. Brutality. Okay, I think we're discarding Ugin. We can charm that. Land, so we can play Batterskull would be huge. Okay, we didn't get it. So I think we can't afford another hit, so we have to just cast. All right. So now we have to draw land to play into Batterskull, I think, to stay in this game. If we draw land, we might still be in it. If we don't draw land, I think we're dead. If we draw land something else, then... Okay, that's looking bad. Oh my god, that's too good. Too good. So now I guess I have to discard the Blasphemous Act. Yeah. Oh, and we're just dead. No, okay, we're okay if we draw land. We drew land. Okay, there is still hope. He just has to have, like, no answer to this. And now we have to draw land again. And then we have to draw, like, Bolas. Oh, that's too good. Too good. Oh, God. That's just so good. That's just so good. Okay, well, we have to block. Alright, we still have a chance. Do we play Inferno? I think we play Inferno. Yeah. Because we have to kill his... So deal... Well, let's think this through. Do we have to maybe kill the beast? Because otherwise he's going to attack with both. Yeah, I can't let him draw 10 more cards. Let's just make sure we're not dead, right? If I kill Garruk, put it all on Garruk, then he attacks with beast and torrential. We block with the torrential. We take 3. We're down to 3. Then we have to be able to equip Batterskull and swing back, which gives us a huge life gain. So yeah, we have to have all these things go right, basically. What was that? Oh boy. Temporal Mastery, huh? So now... And now he can just kill me. Well played. Well played, opponent. Okay, well, yeah, it was actually a pretty good deck. We weren't totally out of it, you know, we just lost, I think, pretty fair and square. But I think it was actually a pretty good deck. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.